to say this. Say, I have been born an original. I will not die. A copy. Powerful. I'm going to speak to you like your relatives. I come from, my father was a steel worker, Bethlehem Steel. My mother worked 2 shifts, Winchell's Donut Shop. I come from 3 generations of alcoholics. My father went to the 10th grade, my mother went to the 6th grade. My mother is Hispanic. I come from mixed heritage. I was born in Linwood, Compton, born in St. Francis Hospital, and know what it's like to struggle most of your life. And if you're not careful, because you've seen struggle so much, you'll just start struggling yourself. I was reading an article in Vanity Fair about Cher, the great performer Cher, and she was saying it's amazing that both of her children became addicts. And the very thing that the father was addicted to, that child became addicted to the same thing. And what that's called is the law of reproduction. I want you to say that. Say the law of reproduction. And what that means is that like produces like. Say that. Say like produces like. Now I beg you to hear me because I can help change you. Watch. I'm coming out of a restaurant in London, England, and I see a man, he walks like a duck. His wife, without even joking, she walks like a duck. They got these 2 portly kids, they walk like ducks. Why is that? It's the law of reproduction. Somebody say like produces like. See, small thinkers produce small thinkers. That's why a lot of our family members are broke, because somebody didn't know how not to be broke. But God is going to use you to reverse the curse, so broke is not on your family.
Come on.
And broke will not be passed down to your children's children. Clap your hands and shout like that's it. I want you to say, rich and poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. Now I beg you to hear me tonight because I'm really on. I want you to hear me. Watch. I'm sitting with a friend of mine named Bobby Shriver in Beverly Hills one day. And Bobby Shriver, his sister is Maria Shriver. His brother-in-law is Arnold Schwarzenegger. His uncle is Robert F. Kennedy. His other uncle is John F. Kennedy, the presidents. And so my friend Bobby says, you know, people like us are privileged people, because most of these Beverly Hills guys I hang out with, they all think I come from wealth because I carry myself a certain way. Pay attention. And so he says, you know, people like us, but what he was talking about, going on all these vacations to Europe and all these things that they do. I mean, I remember in our beat-up station wagon, we were excited to go from Whittier to Pico Rivera. Come on, somebody. We were excited to go to Disneyland once every 9 years. But here's the interesting thing about those that were raised in wealth and us. They have no advantage on us. They may have a faster start.
Come on now. Come on.
They may have a better jump, but it's not just how you start, it's how you finish.
Come on now.
Some of you, even in your 30s, are about to catch up. Somebody in their 40s, you're about to catch up. Somebody in your 50s, come on, somebody give the Lord a clap and a shout. Come on, people. You know why? Because the Bible says the rich and the poor, God is the maker of us all. And how fair would it be if God did not make this world where we can all prosper, even if we come from the hell that some of us came from?
Come on now. That's good. That's good.
You say, so what do we got to do to change? Well, it's very simple. Turn my mic back up. The Bible says, my people are destroyed for their lack of knowledge.
Come on.
We just didn't know any better. We were raising families, you looked at somebody, what are you looking at? Looking that way. Come on, somebody, just